As we first reported back in June, a mobile dentistry operation is being sued by an Arizona family. Now, they allege their special needs son received unnecessary dental work while at school.
Tonight, we revisit the Gagnons to see how their son Isaac is doing these days and update a case that may have already forced the state to make some changes in the way dentists do business.
What are you drawing now?
A tape.
The first time we met the Gagnons, Isaac was kept from our cameras because it might scare him. This time we got a chance to watch Isaac coloring a picture for his friend's birthday party.
What does that say?
Isaac.
This is video of Isaac taken by his mom. His night terrors are hard to watch. Even harder on his family.
He was diagnosed post-traumatic stress disorder, and a lot of it is because he was a very emotionally fragile child in the first place.
Fragile in the first place because Isaac was adopted after surviving severe shaken baby syndrome.
He was horribly injured as an infant, including 5 skull fractures.
But Isaac had come a long way with the Gagnons.
And we saw this little boy emerge who loved tractor trucks and loved to run and play in the dirt.
That ended about a year ago.
October 4th, Isaac was seen by a dentist at school.
A dentist from Big Smiles, a part of Reachout Healthcare America, treated Isaac inside his school's art room.
He kind of collapsed when he got home in the driveway, you know, with mom, and he says, you know, the dentist man got me. You know, we didn't know what had happened.
Reachout paperwork in Isaac's backpack showed that the boy had been given 2 pulpotomies, or baby root canals, and 10 x-rays, something his parents said they never approved. Isaac's mom called Reachout for an explanation.
And they told me that it was a training error on their part.
Everything the Gagnons allege is part of this lawsuit they filed against Reachout, Big Smiles, and 2 dentists. It alleges, among other things, battery, fraud, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and racketeering.
And we found out from the school that they had actually held Isaac down for somewhere in the neighborhood of 40-45 minutes, that they physically restrained him to do the work on him because he obviously was in a lot of pain.
The 2 dentists named in the lawsuit include Dr. Ralph Green, who works at Reachout corporate offices in North Phoenix, and Dr. Alvin J. Kuhn, who performed the work on Isaac. We tried to get a comment from Dr. Kuhn at his Mesa home.
Hi, is Dr. Kuhn here? No?
Dr. Kuhn, along with Reachout Healthcare America, filed for dismissal of 2 of the claims. But last week, a Superior Court judge denied the defendant's motion to drop fraud and racketeering charges.
We felt like we needed to try to do something to draw some attention to this company.
Since Isaac Gagnon received his dental work at school, the law in Arizona concerning parental permission has changed.
There is a specific requirement in the law now that informed consent must be given, and it must be related to the specific procedures being proposed to be provided to that child.
Kevin Earl is a director of Arizona Dental Association.
The new consent requirements have to tie that consent to the specific procedure that's being proposed for that child.
Now, according to Earl, dentists have to get permission for each specific treatment before any dental work is performed. Permission on paper or over the phone.
If a telephonic consent was to be given, it would have to be recorded, and that would be considered part of the patient record.
This is the latest parental permission form from Reachout Healthcare America. It lists several procedures in a single paragraph. The parent signs below. But is this enough to satisfy the new law? According to Earl, it does not.
This would be considered an improper consent form based upon the requirements of the new law.
When asked for comment, Reachout attorneys said that their form does comply with Arizona law. They also gave us a statement, quote, "More than 16 million children in the United States go without even the most basic dental care. Reachout Healthcare America is working to address this crisis by connecting underserved children with independent dental practitioners who provide comprehensive care in a school environment." Recently, we watched as Reachout dentists visited 2 Phoenix inner-city schools.
Hey, are you with Reachout?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
First Dunbar Elementary, part of the Phoenix Elementary District. We watched from a distance as dental assistants wheeled their equipment into the school. Then it was Glen L. Downs Elementary on 47th Avenue, part of the Cartwright School District. More dental assistants heading in to see children. Some of the kids waiting their turn on the playground.
Part of our concern about some mobile dentistry providers is that they target schools where there is a significant Medicaid population.
Why would some mobile dentists target schools with low-income families? The parents pay nothing. Reachout bills access, Arizona's healthcare system for the poor. Taxpayers foot the bill. As for the rest,
there's a significant amount of children that do not qualify for access, and they don't get seen.
The Arizona Attorney General's office tells Fox 10 News it is investigating one dentist associated with Reachout Healthcare America, and that it is also assisting Access while it investigates Reachout itself. They decline to say more. Reachout insists its dentists do not work for the company, that Reachout only schedules school visits and takes care of the paperwork, including Medicare billing. Reachout says the dentists are paid by Medicaid.
This is about trusting doctors and dentists with your kids.
In the meantime, Isaac Gagnon's night terrors continue.
He was medicated with anti-anxiety, antidepressant medication to try and help him because he wouldn't want to go to sleep at night.
And the Gagnons wait for their lawsuit to be heard.
What happened to Isaac was unconscionable.
Kevin Earle tells Fox 10 News that the Arizona Dental Association is working with the state dental board and state lawmakers to make further improvements in the parental consent law. He says the intent is still to make sure that each specific procedure is being offered and is communicated to and approved by the parent.